What's up, y'all? It's Jasir, California Ticketmasters, coming to you again with some more powerful, brilliant info. Again, I want to say peace and thanks to those who have left messages and posts and stuff regarding the videos in the past. I appreciate all that love. I've been getting calls all over New York, Atlanta, Philly, Texas. People have been calling me from all over, man. I appreciate the love, y'all. So I'm going to have some more series of videos to try to assist y'all with some more stuff, alright? So this is what we're doing now. But today, we started one video earlier that was called, What is a Ticket? Now we're going to talk about, if you got a ticket, what do you do with it? So basically, I got a ticket, what do I do? Now, first thing to do is, obviously, as we mentioned in the last video, honor your contract. That means answer to the ticket. That means actually show up to the court date. And if you're in California, what that means is you got to go to the court. It does not necessarily mean you're going to see a judge that day, but you have to go answer to the ticket to let them know if you want to fight it or be a buster and pay it. Pick one. Because guess what? You only have two choices in California now anyway. So, first thing you do is you have to answer the ticket. Once you get your court date, please show up on time. These are little small tidbit things. Don't be a Negro. Don't come late and then complain because they close the doors in your face. There's a time frame on this thing for a reason. So show up on time. Best thing to do is get there 15 minutes early at bare minimum. That way, leave them no excuse to throw your ticket into failure to appear status. Don't even give them a reason. Second thing, I always tell people, this real small thing goes a long way. Dress to impress. There's so many people walk in court in sweats and t-shirts and stuff, and it's called disrespecting the court. You ever put on your Sunday's best and then go to the market after church or something, and everybody's greeting you like, "Hey, sir, how are you doing, sir?" That's the reason. They respect how you are being addressed to them, or you're addressing them. How you walked out the house. That's it. That person took time to put all these clothes on and look clean. So when I see them, they're going to be like treating you different. The court is the same exact way. If you walk into the court and you're dressed in some t-shirts and jeans and you're sagging with earrings in your ear, looking crazy with a New York hat on like me, no disrespect to myself, I'm not in court. But walking in like in this attire, I would never go to court like this. Why? Because I want to let them know, I'm going to send a message to them, I am serious. I did not come here to play with you today. Alright? So dress to impress is a very important aspect. The next thing is be prepared. You know how many people walk in there unprepared to court? Fumbling, flipping through pages and doing all this crazy stuff. You should have practiced this before. I always tell people, going to court is like writing your own movie script. You can control the outcome of this picture if you want to. If I sit up here and write all my cue cards out, and I know from what question, it's going to go in the same sequence. How do you plead? Why don't you plead? Well, what bail are you going to pay? See the clerk and get your court date. It's going to go in that sequence usually. All you got to do is fill in the gaps. And be prepared and be willing to stand on what you came to do. Do not let the judge throw you an audible and get you off a side rail, a sidetracked. Don't do that. Be prepared. And that's a part of being prepared, not letting somebody get you distracted from what you came to do. Got it? Got it. Good. Have your argument, which kind of goes with being prepared. But have your argument prepared. Have your argument. I can't say this enough. Have your argument prepared. Do not go in trying to grasp off memory. I know you may be brilliant, but no one's that brilliant, okay? Lawyers walk in there fumbling through papers sometimes. So you never took one law class. What makes you better than anyone else? Be prepared. Have your notes. And most importantly, again, have the testicular fortitude, as Farrakhan would say, to actually fight. Okay? Do not back down from what you came prepared to do. Boom. How can you get a ticket dismissed? Which is everyone's question to me. They got a ticket. They go through all this process. Their main question is, how do I get this dismissed? You have to fight, number one. But how are you going to fight? With knowledge. You can't walk into court And your circumstantial explanation may be the best thing I've ever heard or even the judge has ever heard. But does that explanation embody anything close to what the law said? Because your story is just a story. It becomes hearsay at that point. You have to have something that is meat and potatoes that's going to attach to your story. Meaning some law has to back that up. For instance, if you have a cell phone ticket and you say, I was on the phone, you walk into court and you tell the judge, I was on the phone talking to my doctor regarding my prescription, and you just leave it there. That's a very good argument. But what law is that? Actually, it is the exact cell phone law. You are able to talk on the phone. I think it's 21-123, something like that. Whatever the code is, read that code for cell phone. It's going to actually tell you you are allowed to talk on the phone if you're talking to someone in the medical field. Now, you're absolutely right with your story, but you need to attach the law to that story. Because if you don't put the law to it, they're going to act like you never said anything. It's just empty rhetoric. That's one way. Knowing what you're doing when you walk into court and having the law behind you. Again, it kind of goes back to being prepared. But the best way to get prepared, again, shameless plug, Traffic Academy, man. You got to join the Traffic Academy. We've been teaching this for a very long time now. We have a lot of people in the win column now that have taken the information and actually went in with the testicular fortitude and fought and won and learned lessons. I got so many people calling me, leaving messages on my phone, Facebook, and even watching my videos and making comments and trying to help people out, because it's all about helping everybody else. We can't do it by ourselves. So I would love for other people to spread the word and spread the information. It's awesome. But you need to take the class. We do it every month. It begins the first Wednesday of each month. If you want to join the classes, you must call us 866-920-0768. Again, 866-920-0768. So you got a ticket, you want to know what to do with it, now you know. Call us if you need our assistance and you want to know more. Again, 866-920-0768. California Ticketmasters, y'all. Josh here. I'm out.